I'd like to welcome everyone to the grand opening of District Attorney Charles Hynes' 33rd Neighborhood Office at ACMW.
If you are victimized of domestic violence, please don't sit back. Come to the authority, you will be listened. He passioned his life towards to prevent domestic violence. I'm very fortunate. It's a great honor for me to ask our District Attorney, Mr. Charles Hynes, to speak to the committee. Mr. Charles Hynes.
This is a wonderful day. Thank you. And a long time coming, and you know, I can't thank Baza enough for agreeing to give us this space. And as was mentioned, this is the 33rd neighborhood office that has been opened across Brooklyn. And it's not simply for public safety questions to be asked. We'll provide constituent services to anyone who needs them. And it's every Friday, as it says, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I want to acknowledge the Imam. Thank you very much for the prayers. You know, it's mentioned about my early life, and I can tell you that so much has changed with the curse, the nightmare of domestic violence. To think we have a sergeant and a unit devoted to domestic violence here in the 7-0 precinct, and to know that folks like her all across New York City, every police precinct in New York City has police officers especially trained to help victims of domestic violence and their surviving children. I can tell you it wasn't always like that. When my mother had to deal with cops and the DA's office in Brooklyn, she was mistreated very, very badly, as I was as a child. But that's all changed. And we can be proud of the fact that we're partners not only with the community but with the police department to make the curse of domestic violence an ugly memory. I also want to mention, or will reaffirm what was mentioned, this office, as well as the police department, never asks for documentation. All we care about is victimization. And we stand ready to help anyone who's a victim of a crime in this county, regardless of what the crime is, without any regard to where they came from. They are entitled to peace and safety in this county. We'll make damn sure that's going to happen. There are so many things I could talk about, but I just want to emphasize how pleased I am to be part of the Pakistani community today. You've done such a great job in enhancing the richness of Brooklyn. You joined, and you have for many years now, joined this diverse population and has made Brooklyn so great. So it's my pleasure to be with you today, and again I want to thank you. Baza, thank you very much. Thank you.
Unfortunately, in Pakistani community, we have a lot of domestic violence, harassments, and the teenagers involved in drugs. So the people, they don't know how to talk and where to go for their problems and how can they resolve their problems. That's why we very much needed the district attorney's office over, because his staff, they guide us and they tell how to approach the DAs, to approach the 7-0 precincts, how can we get our rights.
This great Pakistani community has grown so quickly that it requires the services of a neighborhood office, and we're so delighted that we're able to do that for them. I look forward to continuing my work with the Pakistani community of Brooklyn. Thank you.